What's up YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Obugotuduchi. Super excited to be here, guys, and today I have with me
back from the positivity mindset. Always happy to be here because we do new things. Everything is a banger, everything is sweet, everything is soothing, everything is nice, everything is pinging, everything is mad. That we really enjoy it, like, you know, how we do it here, always amazing. And you guys out there, we really appreciate whatever you've been doing for us, supporting us in terms of subscription, and at the same time, you know, tweet, like commenting and giving us suggestions for like new videos that we need to like do. You should continue doing that. It's really amazing being here.
Mad, bro, mad. Alright guys, today we're reacting to the top 10 moments of Ayrton Senna Brilliance. I hope I pronounced that well, Ayrton Senna. A subscriber of mine actually recommended this video to me. He said I should react to it. He's all the way from Brazil. His name is Cinta. I hope I'm pronouncing that well. I'm sorry if I didn't say that well. Guys, so you recommended this video and I am bringing it to you. Without wasting much of your time, let's check out the brilliancy of Ayrton Senna.
Ayrton Senna's defensive driving skills were second to none, and he demonstrated his incredible technique at the 1993 British Grand Prix. A great start saw him leap into second place at turn 1, just ahead of his great rival Alain Prost in the Williams. But even with the professor in his slipstream, Senna displayed his mastery of both the Silverstone circuit and the art of driving to hold him off for a full 6 laps in his slower McLaren.
This guy is good. 6 laps.
During qualifying for the 1990 Spanish Grand Prix, a blistering lap at the Jerez circuit saw Senna put in a time of 1 minute 18.387 seconds.
Wow.
That flying lap, a track record, earned Senna his 50th career pole position, with the Brazilian going a full 1.2 seconds faster than his McLaren teammate Gerhard Berger. 4 years earlier, the first Grand Prix to be held at Jerez saw one of the closest finishes in F1 history. Senna led in his Lotus, but on the final lap, his now very worn tyres were failing and a freshly shod Nigel Mansell was bearing down on him. Senna defended superbly, but as they hit the final straight, the Briton darted alongside and the two future champions sped for the line. Senna held on and took the flag first by just 14 thousandths of a second. During practice at the 1992 Belgian Grand Prix, Comas crashed his Ligier at the high-speed Blanchimont corner at 180 miles an hour. The Frenchman was unconscious with his engine still running and his foot pressing on the accelerator, pumping fuel into the system. Senna stopped his McLaren and dashed over to his stricken colleague, and spotting the danger of an imminent explosion, switched the engine off. Comas would later state that Senna had undoubtedly saved his life. A disastrous start at the 1988 Japanese Grand Prix saw pole sitter Senna left stationary on the grid as the lights went out, dropping him all the way to 16th place. With his chances of winning a maiden world championship dwindling, he went on one of the greatest charges in F1 history. Within 20 laps, he was in second place, chasing down championship rival and teammate Alain Prost, and shortly after caught and passed him for the lead, before going on to take the win and secure the 1988 Drivers' Championship. It was a truly remarkable performance.
It feels great, of course. I feel very happy and lighter, and it's a great feeling.
A wet Donington bore witness to one of Senna's greatest ever single laps. Fourth on the grid for the 1993 European Grand Prix, a difficult start saw him drop a place to a young Michael Schumacher. But the Brazilian maestro then displayed all of his wet weather mastery, passing Schumacher and Karl Wendlinger through the Craner curves. And by turn 7, he'd overtaken Damon Hill. Then, with 2 corners to go, he slithered inside Prost and muscled his way through into a lead he would not relinquish.
Wow.
Senna's reputation as a wet-weather genius was established in his rookie season at the 1984 Monaco Grand Prix. Starting in 13th, and in near-torrential rain, Senna masterfully manoeuvred his Toleman up to second place, passing legends such as Niki Lauda along the way. He chased down and passed race leader Alain Prost on lap 32, but Prost complained that the conditions were too dangerous, and clerk of the course Jackie Ickx agreed, red flagging and stopping the race. As the results were then counted from the last completed lap, Prost was awarded victory, cruelly denying both Senna and Tolman an historic maiden win.
Yeah, as you could see this person, he had the mastery of the tracks. He knows how to defend. He was just good, you know. And in fact, he has good sportsmanship. You could see where the other guy crashed. He had to stop his car and help him out. He's just amazing. The kind of person you can see. He has a very wonderful heart. Not just a good sportsman, but he himself, apart from his sports, he's a good human being. You know, for him to do that, sacrifice his lead and rest, and go help someone out, that is amazing of him. And you could see what he's done on the track. It's amazing. Like you can't compete with that. Like he's wonderful.
Yeah, Senna. This is my first time to hear about him.
Me too.
Yeah, but he's like really amazing. He's a good sportsman, and you know his emotional intelligence is really good as well. Because you know, like stopping the race to help someone who was about to like die because of the crash, and you know the car exploding and something like that. It's really amazing, and he's calculative too. He knows when to like overtake somebody. He doesn't rush things. Like some people are really good with that, and Senna is one of the guys. Like this is my first time to like check him out, but I really admire him a lot. Yeah.
All right, guys, let's continue.
Senna's win would come though, and it was again the weather that allowed him to prove his authority. At a rain-soaked Estoril in 1985, having secured his maiden pole position, he pushed his Lotus to the limit. As drivers behind him aquaplaned and spun off in droves, Senna sailed around the sodden circuit, leading from start to finish, and beating second-placed Michele Alboreto by over a minute to secure the first of what would become 41 career victories.
Whoa, 41. This guy was a legend, bro.
In his 8th season as a Formula One driver, the now 31-year-old Senna finally won his home race in front of his adoring fans in Sao Paulo. Qualifying on pole, a superb start saw Senna lead for some 65 laps of the Interlagos circuit. But then, with the duck about to be broken, his McLaren's gearbox began to fail, losing a succession of gears until only 6th was available. As Williams' Riccardo Patrese and the rain clouds closed in, Senna managed to steer his stricken car home for the win using only one gear. As the Samba celebrations began, the victor, physically and emotionally exhausted after his grueling efforts, was barely able to lift the trophy.
That's amazing.
Perhaps Senna's single greatest moment was this qualifying lap from 1988. Senna himself remarked that his performance that day transcended his sense of reality, saying he was driving the car by a kind of instinct, only in a different dimension, well beyond his conscious understanding. No onboard footage of the lap exists, but his time of 1 minute 23.998 was almost a second and a half quicker than teammate Prost. Truly, a legend at work.
He's really a legend, bro.
Amazing performance by this guy, and he's dead anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, he's dead.
R.I.P. to him, though. He was a legend, really.
Yeah, he really did. He performed exquisitely well on the track. His name, that's why, like, you could see, go to the Formula One site, or you check him out, and you see he was mad. It was amazing performance by Senna. Like, he will forever be remembered as one of the most legendary
one
drivers.
of the best out there.
Yeah. So it's like, in terms of a personality, in terms of heart, in terms of experience, sportsmanship, just say anything about him, it's just amazing.
That one is really true. Like, I really admire him. Just how you said, on and off the race, he's like amazing, you know. Because like, not only like trying to be number one, but like trying to like help out. Like, his humanity-wise is kind of like really high emotional intelligence. It's nice to like watch this video. Thanks for me to like learn something new today again. Senna is a legend, and rest in peace to him.
Thank you guys for sticking with us. It's been an amazing reaction videos. Thank you for coming around.
Really appreciate it, bro.
It's crazy, with what we've learned and watched. I just know that this guy was amazing. He was one of the best to race the tracks of Formula One. Guys, if you have any other videos you want us to react to, drop that in the comment section. Email me. Just send it across. I will definitely do justice to that. Drop your comments. If you have any suggestions or recommendations, please drop that, so it will help us serve you better. Guys, to come away next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Subscribe. So to come away next time.